Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another tutorial video for everyone. In this particular video here, I'll be doing a demonstration on how to clean your engine bay without using a pressure washer or hose. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. Just to show you what I'll be starting with, I have had this tutorial requested quite a few times and was waiting for my engine bay to get somewhat dirty in order to produce this video. Perhaps you may be worried about getting excessive water in your engine bay, worried about affecting electrical components, or maybe you don't have access to a pressure washer or hose. Well, this is an alternative method. When cleaning the engine bay, this should be done when the engine is cold so you do not risk burning yourself or risk the soap drying. All you really need is a vacuum cleaner or air compressor, bucket of hot water with soap, cloth, toothbrush, or paintbrush, some form of aggressive soap for those tough greasy areas, and a spray bottle with water. First, start with removing any loose debris with an air compressor or vacuum cleaner. With a vacuum, you can either blow off the engine or vacuum up that loose debris. This will help stop dirt from spreading and cut back on some of that grime, which will need to be removed by hand. Sometimes you can use the assistance of a toothbrush or paintbrush to agitate the surface. Rubber gloves can also be used to keep your hands clean and protect them from any sharp components. I always find it's important having a clean engine bay as it looks amazing, great for resale, much nicer to work on when doing maintenance, easy to spot a leak, and any debris buildup such as leaves or mud can cause areas to rust out, so this is also preventative maintenance. Once satisfied, we can now move on to cleaning by hand. Here I have a bucket of hot water with dish soap added. Normally I wouldn't recommend dish soap on a vehicle as it will remove wax or oils which protect the product's surface, but in this case we want to cut back the oily residue in an engine bay. Using a soft cloth and a toothbrush, wipe down the surface. A paintbrush can also be used as well for those hard to reach areas. For some components such as engine covers, they can be removed and cleaned with a hose. But specifically for this tutorial, I am staying away from using a hose or pressure washer to show you that this can actually be done. Rinse the cloth and toothbrush as needed. You will most likely need to change the water in the bucket more than once as well. This is a process that does take patience and persistence due to the tight, hard to reach areas and does take longer than compared to pressure washing the engine bay. If you get into really greasy areas, I would recommend a product called Spray 9 which cuts back oil and grease with ease, such as on this power steering reservoir. Some components such as wiring harnesses may need to be pushed back out of the way depending on their design to get underneath those tough to reach areas. Using a spray bottle with water, sometimes this can help to wash away dirt in those hard to reach areas. Eventually you'll be left with something such as this. All areas have been cleaned. Yes, it does take significantly longer than compared to pressure washing the engine bay, but it's certainly worth the hard work in the end. After that, if you wish, you can also add a protectant to the plastic components, such as on this engine cover. Depending on the product, this will help repel dirt, along with preventing the plastic from becoming brittle or discoloring, and it gives you that showroom finish. For this, I'm using a product called 303 Aerospace, which can be purchased from goldeagle.com. The link to this product will be included in the description below. This provides a layer of protection while giving the plastic a subtle satin shine that was found on the plastic when it was new. Apply it to the soft cloth and work it into the surface. Some components have tight edges or complicated designs, not necessarily easy with your fingers in a cloth. So instead I'm using a soft clean toothbrush. Spray a small amount of the product onto it, wipe away the excess on a cloth if need be, and then work it into the surface. Due to the possible splattering from the toothbrush, misting from the degreaser, or plastic conditioner, I would highly recommend giving the vehicle a quick wash so we do not risk any damage to the exterior paint, which I have already done. At the end, we are left with a clean engine bay by using an alternative method. I believe the results speak for itself. Have you used this method to clean your engine bay? Please feel free to share your photos on Instagram or Facebook and be sure to tag me in them so I can check them out at 4DIYers. I always enjoy seeing my viewers' results and projects. Do you have any tips to help clean an engine bay? Please feel free to share those in the comments below. This concludes the rest of my tutorial video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.